Let me introduce you to James Hodges, a legally blind resident of Lake City, who on October 31st, 2022 was unjustifiably stopped, searched, harassed, and ultimately arrested during a simple daytime stroll in his city. This American veteran had a walking stick in his back pocket during his walk, which was officially assigned to him as a medical aid. However, the policewoman who spotted him perceived that navigational aid as a weapon.
Hi there.
Hey.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
due.
I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir. I'm
Have
doing
a
my
good
job.
day. Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
Police officers in the US, including in Florida, operate under the legal standard of reasonable suspicion when they perform a so-called stop and frisk. This means they need to have a reasonable suspicion that someone is involved in criminal activity to stop them. Once the man clarified and showed that the object was a medicinal aid, the officer's initial reasonable suspicion should have been dispelled. It seems like Mr. Hodges is aware of this as he is asking for a supervisor, but wait till you see what the supervisor has to say.
Sir, what's she stop you for? For a walking stick.
So-
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay. I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion that I have committed a crime and committing a crime or about to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now
Okay.
she has verified that I am not armed.
Okay.
So there is no
You have your
problem.
ID or not?
I do have my ID, but you don't need it.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Hodges knows his rights. In Florida, people are only required by law to show police officers their ID when they are stopped, on suspicion of a crime. But the worst is yet to come.
Where's your ID at? Pocket. Which pocket? You are not allowed to search me.
Two 2540.
Sir, you legally blind? Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number.
No, I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
Have a seat.
You wanna pick my property up, please?
I sure will, after you have a seat.
You wanna pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
Despite learning Mr. Hodges was unarmed Officer Gowd and Sergeant Harrison continued to detain and harass Mr. Hodges, the body cam footage shows officers reaching into Hodges' pocket without needed permission committing an illegal search.